I'm Jane Butler, Director of Retail here at Google, specializing in e-commerce. Every day, I work with retailers like you to help acquire customers, drive sales, build brands, and foster loyalty. But wow, have our jobs gotten more challenging since COVID upended the world over a year ago. My family's life got upended in a good way when we decided to get a pandemic puppy last spring. We are first-time dog owners, and boy, did we have a lot to learn. Because of the pandemic, we turned online for everything, watching training videos on YouTube, discovering all the best chew toys, and even searching for the perfect name, Cassie. Along the way, we discovered new brands and leaned into new ways of shopping, like same-day delivery and curbside pickup. Here at Google, we're seeing stories like mine play out at scale across the hundreds of millions of people shopping across Google more than 1 billion times each day. We're seeing firsthand the notable changes in shoppers' behaviors. And as we look towards the future, we're all wondering the same thing. Which behaviors will remain as part of our new normal? To answer that, we spent time conducting research and digging into Google's search data. And what we found is that we are never going back to the way things were. Here are 4 behaviors that are going to continue. First, like we saw in 2020, buying patterns will continue to be unpredictable as people react to change. We see this reflected on Google, where 15% of searches every day are brand new. Secondly, people will continue to seek and discover ideas and inspiration online, even when they aren't actively looking. We see this on our platforms, where 70% of shoppers surveyed said they bought from a brand after seeing it on YouTube. Thirdly, after trying new ways of shopping during the pandemic, people will continue to rely on and expect convenience. We see sustained increases in people checking inventory online, using store pickup options, and even searching for delivery on Sundays, traditionally a peak in-store shopping day. Finally, people will be discerning about how they spend their dollars, increasingly choosing brands that align with their values. For example, searches for things like Black-owned and ethical online shopping have surged in the past year. Alongside these consumer behavior shifts come industry growth. Retail was up almost 6% in 2020, the most growth in well over a decade. Now, much of this growth came from e-commerce, which was up 44% last year. In fact, across the biggest omni-channel retailers, no one grew overall sales without substantial growth in e-commerce. And this will continue. E-commerce and the role of digital and driving to stores will be critical for continued business growth. Now, while this brings undeniable opportunities, it also presents ongoing challenges for retailers. Knowing that there's no going back, I'd like to share 3 imperatives to be ready for what's next. First, be ready to act on unexpected consumer truths by being data and insights led. We all know that how and what people bought changed in the last year. Grocery moved online, and the move to remote work sparked an increase in sales of tops, but not bottoms. Consumer needs changed quickly. The businesses that had their data in order and could spot trends in real time were able to capture demand with new promotions, services, and categories. The Farmer's Dog, a direct-to-consumer dog food brand that focuses on freshly made food, one of Cassie's favorites, is a great example of this. Like me, more Americans adopted pets last year than ever before. This increase, coupled with their need to stay at home, caused a surge in demand for healthier, more convenient dog food delivery options. The Farmer's Dog leveraged real-time search trends to inform their content and non-branded search strategy to bring fresh, human-grade dog food straight to customer doors. Due to the surge in demand and their expansive Google search presence, the Farmer's Dog increased new customer acquisition by more than 240% in 2020. The second imperative is to be ready to reach people where they are by showing up at decision-making moments across the shopper journey. Today, people are always shopping, whether they're stumbling upon the latest beauty products they didn't know they needed, researching the best air fryer, or looking for the nearest store with dog food in stock. It's critical that retailers and their brand, products, store, and inventory information show up in these moments. Let me share a great example of this. Last year, leading omnichannel retailer Dick's Sporting Goods saw demand surge in golf, outdoor activities, home fitness, and active lifestyle categories. To capture this demand, they partnered with Google to reach new and returning customers on YouTube with their See You Out There campaign. They also accelerated their automation implementation to capture ever-changing search intent and launched curbside pickup in a matter of days. These efforts helped contribute to a record-breaking year for the company. They welcomed 8.5 million new customers to the business, saw a nearly 10% increase in same-store sales, and doubled their e-commerce sales. And the third imperative is this: be ready to turn customers into superfans by offering a differentiated, trusted experience. With the rapid shift to digital creating strong tailwinds for customer acquisition, it's a critical time for retailers to double down on loyalty and retention strategies. For some, this means highlighting what they stand for. For others, it's bringing some of the magic of the store online, like offering AR try-on or making in-store experts available in their apps. For all retailers, this means investing in first-party data so that you can deliver customized experiences in a privacy-safe way. A great example of this is flower and gift provider 1-800-Flowers. At the onset of the pandemic, 1-800-Flowers saw a huge increase in demand as people sought connections with their loved ones from afar. Using insights from Google, they revamped their cross-brand loyalty program. To keep customers coming back, they started an online peer-to-peer support community and launched virtual flower arranging classes. This focus on driving loyalty helped 1-800-Flowers report record revenue and profits in their recent fiscal quarter, with revenue up 45% year over year. Last year was a great accelerant for digital transformation. Whether you were prepared and able to pivot your business quickly, or still need to lay the groundwork, it's not too late. As this Chinese proverb so wisely states, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now.